Hello. First we need to whine about Monday. Man, I hate Mondays. I feel like I'm an orange cat at the moment. I don't like lasagna, but man, Mondays suck ass. And this is the worst one. Worst Monday of the worst week of the worst month of the year. I'm only saying that because August is really hot. And today it's fairly hot, but we still haven't had time for the heat to climb in through my windows, so I'm still okay, except I do have my fan on intense blast mode, so let me just lower that a little bit. Okay, but if I get hot, I'm going to turn it up again. Today, my comfort is more important than audio quality. I don't even know if it affects it that much. I think my base level audio quality is so shit that a little bit of a breeze from a fan doesn't make that big of a difference. Still coughing as well, so excuse that. Man, this weekend went by way too quickly. I almost didn't stream today, but I thought, meh, I can do an hour or two of Stardew Valley. Just a little bit, as a treat. I have so much we need to do in game. Can't even remember. Oh, I think I should switch over to the other suites. This one's just not doing it for me. Sorry, I muted like half a second too late there. Too much coughing. Too much coughing. Bam, bam, bam. Is that too loud? No, do not want to sleep. Almost fought my way into the bed. I was gonna say, I'd consider playing a bit more Elden Ring. I had a lot of fun playing Elden Ring on Saturday, but I just don't feel like it today. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow I need to find a real life boss, so we'll see if game boss works or not as relaxation. Ah, shit, my bed. Does this hat look like a penguin or a duck from the side, right? Got the head, you've got the beak, you've got the eye. It's definitely not eyes from the front, right? From the front it just looks like a cap. From the sides it does look like a little bit of a bird head. Also a little bit confused why the hat is too small for my actual head and the head sticking out a little bit in the back. That's okay. What have we got? Oh, yeah. Some fish. Why is it so quiet? It's not have music in winter. Let's give the cat water. I sort of stopped caring about the cat once I maxed out the love that it has for me. Which is a little bit shitty for me. Hey, Walrus. I hope you had an okay day. Hope your Monday wasn't more of a disaster. Can't remember what we were doing. Yeah, we're not getting this. This we need to do. This we need to wait. Oh, this broke a little bit. Hope my mods didn't break. Data/monsters haunted skull 15 or 20. Oh, and I need to find Freddy. There was something else we had to do that I forgot. I was spacing out on everything. Pet all the bird and the prehistoric bird. Found nice large squares today and only lurk in case something urgent. I mean, I hope your work calms down at some point. You deserve a chill time. Not great that they keep you guys so busy. Is it busier than you thought it would be when you were still thinking about applying for the job, or is it about what you expected? Because it just seems really busy. Or is it just, you know, it's August, people are on holiday. So it's a minimum amount crazier than usual. But yeah, it's late for you guys, right? It's way after work day. Oh, but you did say you work later hours, right? But still, it's too much. Why is Robin not here? Oh, she works inside? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was gonna work really hard today, but then I didn't, and I fucked it over for myself again, so now I have to tomorrow. I have a nice long meeting with HR tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll have a lot more extra time for streaming. Where do we say? Oh, that's Freddy, right? When does Freddy leave his fucking house? Pretty much what you expected. Almost busy with some slow days once in a while. But you were just as busy at the previous job, right? This isn't like a massive change, right? You were always just too much work. That one? Oh shit. Something's happening. Previously I'll be working more? Probably 10 to 12 hours on weekdays. Shit. Okay. Yeah, that's rough. Hopefully in future, hopefully as life goes on, you're able to just work less and less and less for more and more and more money. That's what I hoped, but didn't work out that well for me. But maybe it'll go well for you. What are they doing? I wasn't listening. I don't like this Maeve. She's an ass. Blah blah blah. Do we just have another board set out for quests? Why do we have another one? We already have one over there. Do I also get tickets for this? I wonder. I hate this lady. Can we stab her? Burn her house down. Not in the mood today for people like that. Won't get a raise or promotion too soon. Being fired is more problem with current market situation. If it makes you feel any better, I'm closer to being fired than getting a promotion as well. So we can be almost getting fired buddies. I'm not sure how that makes anyone feel better, but hey, we can start the club. Okay, so where's this weirdo? That's why we just need to put... Oh. We just need to put all our effort and all our hopes and dreams into winning that lottery. And then it doesn't matter if we'll get fired. I should just buy some shares in the company, then I can fire people. There's one or two that I wouldn't mind getting rid of. Dude, I'm looking for you, I'm not looking for your wife. I should start spending all my money on lottery tickets then. No. It's only... You need only one. You need one row of numbers. Because then... And it needs to be the lucky pick. It shouldn't be you picking the numbers. Because that's then the special numbers the universe provided to you this week. If you've got like 20, 30, 50, 200 rows of numbers, right? They're not special numbers anymore. You just need the little chance. Doubling your little chance, tripling your little chance, 20xing your tiny little minuscule chance. That doesn't make a difference. You just need that one for the hope, for the dream to stay alive. I'm having a lot of trouble moving around. If you really have to go to town, I can come along and help. Sure, let's help him. Alright, I've got my little row of numbers for tonight, so we'll see. If I get an email and I suddenly sound super excited, then we know. But no, I usually get the emails around 12 o'clock, and the email always says, we have exciting news about your ticket. Oh no, I think they've changed it now. I think they now just say you've won a prize. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, now they say you've won a prize, but they don't say what, right? Previously, they always just used to say we have exciting news about your ticket. Which then, great, I won £1.80, right? That's not that exciting news. But I still like that email, just for like the 2.5 minutes it takes me to log into the app and check. I think, oh damn, what if? I often thought maybe I should not check and go to sleep. And then check in the morning, but then I thought, you know what, no, I don't want to get disappointing news first thing in the morning when we get some anyway. But don't you have to buy paper strips and check them manually? Yeah, I just do it online. That's a lot more effort to do manually. I have in my life bought lottery tickets like at the shop, and I pick my numbers. But then at some point I realized that if you pick your own numbers, you're gonna have to play the lottery forever. You can never stop. Because what if one week you don't play and your numbers win? How do you forgive yourself? How do you move on from that? So that's why I don't. That's why it's random numbers every week. I actually don't take the lottery as seriously as it sounds. I just enjoy it. I like the small amount of hope it gives me for the future. almost burned my hand on my lamp, which is not supposed to be hot because it's not that intense of an LED lamp. Interesting. Oh, I didn't pay attention. Good thing it's a cutscene. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Man, some of these cutscenes from the mods are really long. The gambling restrictions and age verifications, you have to buy them in the shop. Yeah, we have to do like an address check where they check, are you really who you say you are, and blah, blah, blah. And I think you have to provide proof of age as well. And they probably just think if you win big, right, then they're going to investigate. And if you're not who you said you were, or you're not the age you said you were, then cool, they can just keep the money. I don't actually know what the age is. I mean, it's the UK, so it's probably like 12 or something. It's probably not, it's probably at least 18, but wouldn't be surprised. Right, you're a 12-year-old, you can do some sports betting while drinking some whiskey your dad gave you. If I can't get into his house now to complete his quest, I'm going to be very annoyed. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Freddy. Freddy's reminiscing about the olden days. And he moved in with his wife. Enjoy my youth. Too late, bro. It's too late for that. Youth over. Enjoyment over. Hey. Nice. Wow, 4,000. Thanks, bro. Do I know how to use a weapon, dear? That's an odd question from an old lady. I should come to this town more often. So many little cutscenes we miss out on. Oh no, it's a child. Like the hat. What does it want? Dad was on your produce the other day, yeah, and it was amazing. It was delish. Ugh. Don't like that word. I don't even remember. Oh, I was here to talk to that guy. But then they've got the new quest board up, right? Oh, just that way. Yeah, this might be a very short stream today. Just wanted to feel like I've got something that I make some progress with. There's this person standing outside. She looks shocked to see me. Go home and wash those clothes right now. You'll never get that stench out. Is she calling me smelly? What? That's a weird interaction. Is it the cheese? Why is everyone telling me I stink? Is it my cheese? The fuck is going on? What? I'm gonna Google this. What? What the hell? Why is everyone... It's the fucking child. Oh, I didn't read. I probably didn't read enough when we were talking to that one guy. I think the child put that corpse flower on me. I should probably pay more attention when I talk to... I can't swing the sword at the child. What the fuck? I'm very upset. Dare they? They told me I smell like wet garbage. Missing a certain Ember Island dish. Need star fruit. How much time do I have? Okay, infinite amount. Crap, otherwise rather than catching, I think I must see how the catch is in other waters. What does that mean? Why is there a reserve energy supply for hotel's power supply? I'll bring materials I need. I feel like this is gonna take all my batteries. And I need my batteries. Let's try this. I don't understand why can't they just be specific? I don't get it. Right, what is... Like, do they not know? Like this one. The power backup. Bring me the materials I need. Do they not know what materials they need, but we know? Why doesn't it say? Catch 25 freshwater crab pot fish. Fish? Should I move my crab pots to the river? But that's not... Or do lobsters and things count as fish? Now I'm confused. So much peeking out of the snow. Kids are doing a ritual. This child looks like the kind of child who would do a ritual. Aw, he's too shy to go play with the other kids. Can I just pick up all my crab pots? What are my skills like? Just need to max out foraging. There's foraging, cutting down trees as well. Assuming. Okay, let's see, there's this. Okay. Let's just go move all my crab pots to this area. A lot of clicking. And I'm assuming this... Oh, I should probably check whether this counted. It shouldn't because it should be fresh water. Yeah, okay. Let's just go sell most of these things. At least it's only the people in another village. Oh, okay, never mind. What's this? Friday 12th to 13th, 2 days squid fishing bonanza. If you can reach our daily catch target, you win prizes. Oh, Squid Fest. I made a start on that side. Come on. Okay. Then... Ah, shit. Spaced out, there's something. Something I wanted to do. That I want to do. Ah, damn it. No idea. Squid Kid. It's a Squid Kid. It's a Squid Kid. Oh, it says fireball things. Okay. There's something else I had to do and I just... Oh, I want to go to the bookseller. I was gonna say, what the hell? Oh, didn't get a note about What about that guy? Oh shit. Is there anything worth buying? A little faster. The horse one. Don't really seem worth it. I should get a stables, but I'm very slow. Move that, because every time I get there I'm stuck. Is it even worth it? I got some stuff. Are there any other animals I should maybe buy? Nah. Fish doing okay. Okay, let's go see if we can kill one of those squid kids. I don't know why they call it squid kid. They don't look like a squid or a kid. They look like, I don't know, pink thing throwing fireballs around. What I do want to do actually is I want to go trade in my... I want to go fix... Upgrade, that's the word I was looking for. I want to go upgrade my, my hoe. Because I was thinking, you know, later on we're not going to hoe as much on the farm, but it probably helps a lot for like digging for things in the mines. I feel like the music is louder today. That is my imagination. Might be. Ah, there's one. Assuming we're not going to have another one right here. Probably don't need to mine, but meh. I'm down here, I might as well, right? Oh. Hint. Barn next from Mom and lost it so many of the bathhouse. Okay, I wish that kind of stuff got added to a quest list. I wish all the hints got added to a list and then ticked off as you do them. Because it's a little bit... like some of them are something you have to sort of remember and hopefully not forget, and then some of them are just photos, right? Oh, I haven't done this one either. Right, like this one. This one ended up being a journal note. Why is the other one's not a journal note? Don't get it. Was there stairs down out here? Yeah. Oh, there's two. Cool, there's another one. Then I can actually make it back early enough. Wizard. To go upgrade my hoe. I'm actually gonna cheat. I'm just gonna forget if I don't do this. 5 gold, right? Like cheating occasionally. Yeah. Quickly go to Clint. Say, hey bro, you wanna upgrade this thing for me? First say hello. Ah shit, fine. Okay, let's not be social. Everyone just wants to tell me I'm smelly. But you know, quite rude. Can probably unpause. It's the wizard's in his tower, right? We can get there in, oh no, an hour or two. But I should get a stable so I can have a horse so I can be speedier. I'm so slow. Oh, I need to get my foraging up. Now, how much do I need? How do I know? Oh, it'll probably do it when I chop down a tree. It'll probably tell me. I was gonna go to the desert today, but I think I don't have time today. Is that it? Okay. Well, let's see how much experience do I have for foraging. What's best for leveling up foraging? Chopping down tree or... Right, this is like 12 XP, right? I think. Or is picking something up, does that give me experience as well? Who's this? Oh, it's Luna. I feel like she doesn't have a job. She just says, I didn't see how much that was. That's 3303. She's just chilling. Oh, we're gonna have to pick up a lot to get. To get our foraging leveled up, never mind. Let's just have it happen organically. Should I just chop down some trees? I want to go to the mines right now, so... do this. Oh, one thing we can do. Hang on. Go check in on our tap forest. Although those trees now grown, and then if they're grown, can I make the other taps? Is it hard to get hay in the winter? I feel like I'm just not getting as much on this grass. Crampleton South. Oh, damn it. Stupid tree. Why are you not growing? I felt like this would be a good money maker at some point, but I don't think so anymore. Let's just make the taps. Is it like 15 or something I think that I need? Copper and wood. Oh, let's sell those. Wood. Oh, I should actually get more wood. And copper bars, right? Yeah, cool. Bam. Oh yeah, maybe I should just end the day off with a bit of wood chopping. Because, I mean, we still have enough, but we suddenly go on a big building spree, which I might still do. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle in a teensy little bit. Should I? Hang on. I'll check something. I feel like this automate thing is great for so much stuff, but wasn't there something about connecting things with paths for automate, and then I can just automate all of these, right? And then it just grabs automatically. That's cobblestone path, right? That might be a mistake. I should probably not screw around too much with any of these settings. So if I build a chest and I put it right there, they're not connected. Oh, I didn't save. Yeah. So I think they will... But I do think I have to be in this zone, right? Wait, is that one? Is that last one tapped? Okay. Last one wasn't. Okay. Then let's just chop trees. Maples. Now I'll just plant some more maples when I'm done. Oh, I probably shouldn't plant. I should chop down ones that aren't fully grown. Should I have chopped down oak trees instead of maples? Hang on. I don't know if lucky helps much, but in this situation the pickup range definitely helps, which is nice. Nice lazy little tree farm. I like with all these mods that I have more space than I know what to do with, right? Because we could fill up this entire area with just, I don't know, just sheds filled with stuff, or just hundreds of pigs. I don't even think I'm gonna max out my farm space. Wonder if I should upgrade my tools to iridium as well, or whether I should wait until I have like a greenhouse set up and all the other things that I want. Wait, why is that a green rain type? It should be an oak tree. I'm not really... Wait, does luck help for that as well? Like the chance of things dropping from a tree. Like the chance of getting an acorn. Because the main reason for the oak trees are to get acorns, right? Not wood. I shouldn't chop. Why am I chopping down tiny ones? Is there another way to get acorns? Can you get acorns by just shaking trees? Oh, I can. Okay, I should not chop down the oak trees. Okay, hang on. We're not chopping down the oak trees anymore. The oak trees are. For getting seeds. Maybe I should... All these trees should just be for seeds, right? Yesterday's eating dinner drained all my energy. Maybe it's a good... Just go to bed early day. If you don't have to wait for if you're not like on call. That's not very lucky. Yeah, I'm too stressed to sleep. I'm gonna stay awake fairly late. It's actually just a distraction. for me. Okay, farm time. Lazy doesn't mean sleepy, unfortunately. I thought with all your energy drained, you would possibly be in a snooze mood. But then, yeah, just be lazy. It's okay to be lazy sometimes. Just watch a show or, I don't know, play a game. Lazy the better. This is me just being as lazy as I want to be. Haven't played in a while since Tunic. Damn. I can't even remember what's the longest. When last did I not game on any day? I don't even remember. My day would be so empty. Maybe I would fill it up with more useful things if I didn't. Because I must say, most of the time I play games these days, it's not because I go, oh yeah, I want to play games. It's mostly just because, I don't know, I'm filling up my day. And then it's fun. Void essence, sure bro, you can get a void essence. But yeah, I don't think I can. I think I remember when last I didn't play a game at all. I mean, maybe it probably was the last time I went away for a day, and that's a long time ago, right? I'm the spirit when no game feels fun, so I browsed the library for half an hour and shut down my console. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't had something that... Maybe the last time I played Factorio. But I've been looking for something where I wake up, let's say it's a Saturday, and I wake up and I go, oh yeah, I want to go play that game. Where for me it's more, oh yeah, I want to go watch the VOD of that person, I watch streams or whatever, and while I do that, I might as well play a game. There hasn't been anything like really good that like grabs my attention in a while. And even the ones that do are more like busy work games. Like this. It's not like I'm super into a story or anything like that. It's just keeps my brain halfway occupied. Oh, I forgot. We're waiting for Jeff to have a nice big milk. Come on, Jeff. You can do it. Yes! Yes! Jeff having a big milk is the best thing that's happened to me this week so far. And yeah, I really miss that feeling. Wake up and just I want to play that game, and I almost don't want to go to bed because I want to play that game. It's just been... I don't know if there just hasn't been that good of a game in near near history in the current times, or have I just lost the ability to get that into games? Do I just don't have that level of fun in me? What time's this weird fishing thing that I'm supposed to do? The squid fest. Oh wait, there's something behind the... I don't get it. Where's that thing again? I hit something behind the community center. I mean, there's nothing that makes my hand change into a... In the Lilies is free on PS Plus. I started playing it. It seemed good. I don't know why I didn't get... Oh, I probably wasn't in the mood for a struggle. But there's a lot of those 2D Souls-likey games that are quite fun. What am I missing? Hang on, I'm just gonna Google it. I'm not in the mood today. Oh, I have to pickaxe it. I don't get it. Let's watch a video.
Hello.
I want to watch all the notes. I just want to see the... Okay, let me see this one. But that's not behind the community center. I hit something behind the community center, then it's right next to the community center. It's right... Think about it, I don't have my hoe. That's fucking dumbass stupid. What? Go to the back of the community center and close the boss with a fence, then use a pickaxe. What? I feel like people can't decide where it is. Some people say it's close to the fence. Oh, got it. Oh, there's another one then. There's a statue here, and there's apparently a statue then there as well. Yeah, I wish we just wrote... Oh no, I'm actually happy you can't rotate the camera. There's actually quite a few games where I feel the game is better. Because you can't rotate the camera. Most like action RPG stuff. Like Diablo-y kind of games. I feel it's better if you can't rotate the camera. Or let's say you don't need to rotate the camera. What's another cheese thing? Oh, it looked like Mario there for a second and the dude jumped up. I was in THQ Nordic Showcase. No, I haven't really been paying attention to anything. Does it look like they have something cool coming? Because if they do, that would be cool. Did they show Titan Quest 2? Gothic remake as clunky as original. Man, I like Gothic. I wouldn't mind a clunky one. Remake. I was a little bit concerned about the Gothic remake, but man, I'm excited about Gothic. Not Gothic, Titan Quest 2. I hope it's good. I mean, if it's just like the first one, except a little bit modernized, then I think it'll be good. Oh, there's the thing. I wanted this again. Rosa. What the fuck's Rosa again? Rosa's Neo. Oh, Rosa's in the inn. Pretty decent stream, a small studio. Wait, what's that sign? Yeah, they usually have cool stuff, right? How much did they show about Darksiders? Ah, shit, I don't have my hoe. But man, Darksiders 1, amazing. Darksiders 2, very good. Darksiders 3, okay. The fourth one, meh. Didn't even finish it. The idea of them sort of hopping around and changing different genres. Probably okay, but I wish they just stick with 1 and 2 style. So I'm intrigued. Ah, fine, let's talk to kids. This kid needs a beating. I can't even I can't even swing my sword when I'm close enough to him. I'm wiping that flower stink juice on me. Darksiders teaser on the same note as the Elder Scrolls 6 teaser. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just by the way we're working on Darksiders. I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if it's a Elden Ring kind of game. But then they already tried that with 3, right? Making a Souls-like Darksiders, and it wasn't as good. I wonder why they did the genre flip-flop. Because I feel like going from the first one, that was really good. That was so good. Because I really like that kind of mythology with angels and demons and shit, right? That's so good. So I enjoyed that game so much. And then the second one, fine, I like random loot and upgrading items, so it's like the first one except there's something else I like as well. Overall, slightly worse game. But then the third one is forgettable. But I did finish it. But yeah, the rest... That Diablo-like one could have been really good, but then decided, you know what, we're going to make a Diablo kind of game but we're going to add platforming. And I think I just quit at some platforming section because I thought, you know, this is bullshit, I'm not having fun. Finished the first one 4 times, second one I played for 3 hours, didn't touch the rest. I think a lot of people disliked the second one because of the loot. At least it still felt to me like it was the same kind of game, right? Like, I don't mind grinding for better loot, so I did find that very enjoyable, but the first one was definitely the better game. But then it just went sharply downhill from there. I don't know, maybe the next one's gonna be a driving sim or something. Mario Kart, but I'm not saying Mario Kart's a driving sim, I've moved on to a different genre. But maybe it's gonna be Mario Kart with all the characters, or I don't know. What else can they add in next that's new genre? It just felt like they tried to hop on like what's the popular thing at the moment. Except the Diablo one, that wasn't that popular at the time, right? Which I get why they did it, because you're the shootery guy, right? It makes sense to have it be like a twin-stick shootery kind of game. I don't want that. Fine. Oh shit, that's a cow. Why does the cow look so realistic? Imagine I get this one realistic looking cow. Just chilling with all the cute ones. Maybe I want to replay Darksiders. Because that game was so good. That's the kind of thing where I'm super into the story as well, and the gameplay was good. That's why I was so excited about, what's the game's name? Atlas Fallen, right? I thought it was gonna be like Darksiders. But then it just wasn't. I mean, sort of was, but I just feel it's one of those games that would have been better if it wasn't a big open world game. But it recently had a big rework, where I think they even changed voice acting and stuff. So maybe it's better, maybe I should try again, but I've heard it's slightly better. But yeah, if that Darksiders is like the first one or even the second one, then I am in. But even if they decide, you know what was one of the more popular games in the last bunch of years, and they say, oh, it's Elden Ring, and they try to make another Souls-like one, I'll still play it. Depending on which character it is. I just hope it's not a genre that I'm just not into. Can I smoke crayfish? I can. But yeah, they've got a few good games then in their lineup. I've just mostly lost interest in most of these bigger companies. But they're still at least they feel small enough that it doesn't feel like they still try and do interesting things occasionally. It feels like it. Might not be the case, but it feels like it. Or was it chance it's just a remake of the first one? Because what I was hoping, right, my dream for that game was gonna be the first one from the One Horseman's point of view, And then the second one, yeah, cool, same game style, other horsemen. And then the third one, same game style, other horsemen. And they all have unique powers and stuff. That's sort of what I hoped, and it was almost that, but not exactly. And I feel the idea of all the different horsemen, right? Seeing what happened at that time, it solves a lot of problems with a sequel of a game, where we now have to keep making up new bits of the story. And where you also have to, if you've got the same character in 1 and 2 and 3, right, you have to have a reason for why their power scaling is different. Where if you've got a bunch of characters, like I really thought at the time they were gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4, all sort of story taking place at the same time. What are all these different horsemen doing? And then a 5th game where they're all together. I don't know, like Marvel Cinematic Universe, but Darksiders. Very disappointing when they end up not being that, because that was so good. I just like that overboard, like angel versus demon, but both of them are actually not good. All of them are a bit bad. No one actually likes the humans, which, you know, I get. Everybody's just these big chunky guys fighting. Why is she in the wizard's place? There's something fishy going on there. I remember the last cutscene in the first game, the seals are broken, all the horsemen falling on the sky. I was so hyped, yeah. And then it just didn't. It just faded into obscurity, sort of. I don't know. It just didn't do what I hoped. And fine, it's not all about what I hope and dream, right? But I feel they had something good there, and sometimes it's okay to stick with something if it's good. Right, innovation's great, but it's not like they innovated in any of the games, right? They were just grabbing at what else is popular at the moment and try to build their game around that, which might not be the case, right? That might have been the plan since the beginning. They wanted to make all these slightly different styles of games. But, you know what I wouldn't be disappointed in? And a lot of people would be after they make a big deal out of it. But what if their new game comes out and it's Darksiders, Vampire Survivors? I don't know about these characters. You're going to have more than the 4 characters, but you can just have loads of everyone so far in the series, right? That would be good. that I would be happy with. Just a small little game that they made. But I do hope if they go back to like big Darksider game. I don't even know if I want a remake of the first one. I think I played it not too long ago, and by that I mean like, I don't know, 5 years ago, and it was fine. But you can't just suddenly say, okay, we're gonna redo the sequels. I am curious now. Let's see. Where can we see the overall scores for like all 3 of them? Oh, this is like Metacritic. Like 83. 83 PC. About the same, right? 81. Ooh, 70. Not that good. What was the last one called? It wasn't called Darksiders 4, it was Genesis. It seemed to do okay again, but yeah, it's just not what I hoped for. I doubted survivors, like, yeah, I doubt it too. It would be, I can think that a lot of people would be angry if they advertise it as if it's going to be something huge. And then it's a Vampire Survivory kind of game, right? That'll be like a company like, I don't know, Blizzard. You think they're going to announce Diablo and then it's like a mobile game. It'll be like that. Just not as bad. Like, nobody will do that. What are we doing here? Looking at some kind of barrier he put up. Study very often in tranquil monsters to lurk in its darkest corners. Yeah. Dangerous slimes, Magical barrier, yeah. Oh yeah, keep them out of the town. Okay, that is important. I'm still looking for a good Vampire Survivors game. I'm playing the Deep... What's it called? Deep Rock Galactic? Something like that. The Dwarves That Mine one. And it's okay, it's just different. It's less about becoming ultra powerful and destroying all the monsters. It's more about don't get killed while doing your mission. And don't really feel like you get super strong. I don't like the bosses. We'll see. Yeah, barrier, okay. It'd be cool, a 4v4 competitive multiplayer live service game. Oh yeah. With loads of cool microtransactions. That would be cool. Like selling characters, maybe like XP boosts as well. You just buy levels, so you don't have to sit and actually play the game like a loser. Ooh, with loot boxes and a battle pass. That'll be ideal. But there's only 4 characters, always the same teams, yeah. Or it should be 5v5, but there's only 4 characters, so there's always a duplicate. That would be fun. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 4v4. I don't know. Valorant, but it's angels and demons. Right, they've got enough demon characters. But it would be a bit weird with just 4. Maybe it's a collectible card game. Scorpion Carp. Have I catched the Scorpion Carp? Ooh. Oh, it's a lot of... 6,000 just for experience now. Have I got an apricot? I can just buy these at the shop. Yeah, there's so many options of games. But realistically, it'll probably be some kind of live action game. Live service. Probably. Because if every game was just worse than the previous one, right? Then where do they go from that last one? It must be a nice old poopy games as a service. Racing in with the horses. Oh yeah, we're back to the Mario Kart equivalent. Yeah, but with horses. I didn't even think of that. That would actually be very cute. A racing game with horses. With these big, chunky dudes with their big, chunky weapons. There's enough characters, right? You've got the four brothers, you've got loads of the demons, you've got the angels, you've got all the in-between characters. That could be fun. Maybe it's a Stardew Valley game. War retired. Now he's in just town, he's just farming. He's got a little cabin. How do I don't see scorpion carp. I'm gonna buy that fish. Nautilus shell, I think I've donated, right? Does it count as an artifact? Does it count as foraging? Oh, never mind. Tempted to buy this bear, but now we need to save money. Okay. After Pox of Four Horsemen settle down to spend eternity nurturing their true passion, gardening. Oh, I could see that. And then every couple of days, death or famine, which one would have the accident and accidentally kill all the plants. And then war gets really angry. Nice. What else do we want to build next? Hang on, while we're here. Comment shop, let's see. Could start working on another barn. Could upgrade the coop. I don't want the pigs. Get them ready for summer. More ponds, more sheds. Could upgrade the house. Do not want to have the kids. But I would want the cellar. Can casks really just go in the cellar? Can't be placed anywhere, only accept goods to refine if they're in the cellar. What I'm curious about is with the automated mod, right? Where things can automatically go into a chest if it's connected to it. Does that mean I can fill up the entire cellar and just pop a chest there, and then I put the wine in the chest and it puts it in the cask and it takes it out of the cask when it's perfect? Wouldn't be surprised it turns out to be a remake or smaller scope project considering their financial struggles. Yeah, I would actually be very happy with just a smaller project, right? What would be cool is, don't know if you remember The Lost Vikings. Or basically like that Trine game, if you don't remember Lost Vikings. Like puzzly from the side game where you switch between different characters because they each do a different task. And having the four brothers run through like that. Haven't had a puzzle game yet. That would be fun. Man, I loved Lost Vikings. So good. Wasn't that Blizzard back in the day? I think so. Let's upgrade the barn. 450 wood, 200 stone. Oh no, wait. 550 wood, 300 stone. 550, 300. You know, fuck it. Bam. Who needs to count? But yeah, my best case scenario, it'll be a game like the first one. And maybe it's just a remaster. But I feel like if you make a remaster of something, you should say it's gonna be a remaster. Otherwise people expect too much. Deluxe barn? Yeah. Worst case scenario, mobile ports for iOS. I feel like even that... Is that the worst case? The worst case is a remaster that replaces the old game and completely fucks it. Like Blizzard with their Warcraft 3. I think that's still overall, out of all the games ever, the worst remaster of any game ever, because not only was it worse than the old one, it took the old one away. But in that way, Blizzard's been fairly interesting with sequels as well, right? With Overwatch 2 being worse and removing Overwatch 1. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it is. I have no excitement or anything, so if it's good, great. If it's mediocre, great. If it sucks, eh. Move on with my life. Definitely don't have much. What's the... I don't know what the word is I wanted to use. I don't want to say much hope, but I'm not expecting a lot from big-ish gaming companies at the moment. Okay, Super Cucumber, she wanted a present. What are they doing with it? Don't know, but they do seem happy. Too many games releasing each year to be disappointed, yeah. And there's all the very cool, very good indie games. Or smallish games. I feel like that's where it's at the moment, right? Indie and AA. I don't even like using AA, AAA, blah. I feel like that's where it is at the moment for all the games I like and enjoy. Small games with soul, where it feels like everyone who's involved in the decision-making process likes games and wants to make a game that people enjoy playing and will love. Right, and with most, I mean, like everybody working in the artistic side of the games industry, right? The devs, the artists, the QA, everybody like working on the like game side of it wants to make a good game, wants to make a game that people love. They don't care if it's a game that's going to be able to squeeze as much money out of people as possible, because that's not what's important. It's just when the company's big enough where the people making all the decisions don't care about that, right? The difference between I want to make a game that's great and hopefully it sells well enough so we can keep making great games versus we want to make money. What game can we make to make money? So at the moment, all my hopes for fun, enjoyable games. Oh, maybe I shouldn't go to the mines. Ah, fuck it. It's free to go. Oh wait, I don't have my hoe. Shit, we need to dig somewhere. But I need my hoe. The goal is saying, I just want one big company to release something again that's wonderful. Does From Software now count as a big company? When last did a big, classic, old, giant publisher, not even dev teams, the publishing side, publish something that was amazing? And everyone just loved. Must have been recent-ish, right? It can't have been that long ago. I'm still playing through Diablo 4 and it just feels soulless. I'm almost through the campaign now. There hasn't been a single moment in the game where I went, oh, that's cool. It feels like a game that would have been so much better if maybe scope was a little bit smaller or something. Like the big open world thing does nothing good for the game, it just harms it. Not having different regions, I feel completely takes away from like the atmosphere you used to have in those areas. Now you just run through an area to get to the next one. I'm in am I in Act 4? I'm not actually sure. Now I've used the potion 3 times in a battle because I had to and I was worried I was going to die. On the most difficult difficulty you can start up with, and I'm not good at games. And I don't think I've accidentally done the most OP build the world has ever seen. I mean, it is a pet build, so it should be less squishy than some other builds, but still. I just hate that I'm feeling I need to play through the game to be able to play the game. Right, though the game will start once I'm done with it. Then, end game's where it's at. And like, not the first time you play through a game, right? We like Hogwarts. Oh yeah. For the game itself, right, most people loved it. Haven't heard too many negative, stuff about the game. There must have been something else. I just don't know. But I think most of the things that come out these days I'm not interested in because most of it's not single-player offline games. The game that was published by the biggest company that I liked is probably then Dave the Diver, right? Because it's Nexon, And next one's huge. No, then Elden Ring's probably bigger because Bandai Namco Bandai Namco, whichever one it is. I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm not even finding stairs down. What's going on? Oh, there it is. But it does just feel like forever since, like, basically Elden Ring. Since a big hyped game came out and people were like, oh yeah, this is fucking good. Oh, Baldur's Gate. I forgot about Baldur's Gate. But Baldur's Gate felt different because of the very long early access. But even though I'm probably just going to stop playing Baldur's Gate, I took a bit of a break and I'm just not feeling it. At least most people loved it, right? When Larian's not a small company, but they're not a huge billion-dollar publishing house. I need to go check now. There must have been something. Game releases 2024. Let's see, there must have been something that got released that was big. Let's do it by date. Remastered, all the Like a Dragon stuff, which... Oh, Tekken! Fighting game people really into Tekken. This I still need to give a go, see if they've removed the wobbly background. This did well. But yeah, so far in the list, right, the stuff that had the most hype was Balatro, Animal Well. Yeah. Is that it? Oh, this is the games that got wonderful ratings. Oh yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2, okay. But yeah, Dragon's Dogma is a game I'll play when it's very cheap. It does enough things that I strongly dislike that I don't think it's worth it for me for a new game. Like, I vaguely enjoyed Dragon's Dogma 1, but I was so hoping they wouldn't double down on the stuff I don't like. But they did. I haven't seen Celeste 64. What? Oh, it's just a game jam game. Okay, I was gonna say, huh? Oh, Helldivers. Okay, Helldivers, but once again, I mean, it's Sony, right? But Arrowhead Studios, it's not like they're a Blizzard or something. So smallish developer. But except for drama-ish stuff, right? Did really well. I feel like this is so far the biggest standout game. Scrolling down on this list. Oh yeah, Prince of Persia one did well as well, but like super hugely. Everyone goes on and on about how great it is, right? But I've heard it's good. I should probably play it at some point. This game sounds too much like Forspoken, and the other game. This was just these three RPG-ish kind of games that just all seemed way too similar at the same time. I think they got lost. I think I want to play this actually. Did I actually start playing? There's one of these games I started playing, but it had a wobbly camera, so I stopped. Might have been that one. Still want to play through the Tomb Raider remaster. Last Epoch, dead to me. Wish it wasn't, because I think I would have enjoyed it a lot. I don't really see anything like huge, but man, so many games, right? Oh shit, the Movement game. Damn. Did Kingdom Come Deliverance release on the Switch? Interesting. Surprised. Yeah, okay, Dragon's Dogma. I feel like Dragon's Dogma was so far like the biggest game in this list. Rise of the Ronin, sort of, right? Ah, no, I didn't actually hear that much about it. It sort of released and a little bit of hype, and then I never really saw much about it. Like people, but I don't have a PS5, but I don't feel like I've seen much of it. Maybe it just wasn't that big over here. Hey, Miniature Adventures. Almost wonderful. Botany Manor, we think we played that. Dave the Diver, yeah. Oh, that's the PS4, PS5. Harold Halibut, yeah. Plant of Lana was good. It's a nice little stream game. This we're playing when it's Valentine's Day again. Played the first one. Like I started streaming the January and then I played it in February. It was fun. I think the voice actor for one of the main monsters actually popped in my stream and said hello, and I thought that was very cool. Very, very cool. What else is there? Stellar Blade was hyped a bit, but not for gameplay reasons, right? Mostly for the jigglies. Yeah, V Rising released. A little bit disappointed. V Rising was so close to the end and I just stopped playing. Little Kitty Big City we played. Oh, I still want to play Ghost of Tsushima. But I'm probably just waiting for a sale. It's old now, so I feel like it deserves a sale. Senua's Hellblade 2. I can play this on Game Pass, but I just have no... I don't say no need, but I didn't enjoy the first one that much, and it sounds like the second one took the bits out of the first one that I didn't enjoy and just doubled down on it again. First one creeped me out. I actually played with my headphones on, and then I took my headphones off and I used my speakers. Too creepy. System Shock I'd still like to play, but I think I've heard the hacking's probably gonna make me too motion sick. But yeah, Stellar Blade sounded good, right? If it just wasn't... If people online didn't just go a little bit too wacky with it. As they usually do, right? Then there wouldn't have been any controversies or whatever. And it would have just been a good game that got released and people played it and enjoyed it. Oh, let me get another sweet out before I lose a lung. And yeah, this probably just hasn't been that big of a gaming here. Are they saving it all up for Christmas? Or am I just not interested in any of the things that got released? It's apparently really good, but I don't know if they're saying, oh yeah, it's like Hollow Knight is to Dark Souls, this is to Sekiro, then like, don't think I'd enjoy it. Unring, Shadow of a Tree, yay. There's a lot of stuff that I just haven't played. And a lot of stuff people play a lot that I'm just not interested in, like any of these gacha games. It's like, Yeah, I feel like it's just a quiet year. So maybe it's not just me being fussy. I feel like the only stuff that got released that looks cool to play was PS5 games. And there was a whole bunch of them smaller games that I played and really enjoyed. But like the big games. But they'll all come to PC at some point, hopefully. Oh, nice. Damn it, how did he hit me? My timing's so bad. Let's eat a cactus fruit. Damn. A lot of stuff here for luck that's as bad as mine. I just feel like most of the things I were most excited about, like in the last few years, were all just remakes of games I like. Or sequels. Like I used to be very, very hyped about Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines. Man, that title's so long. 2. But since it got delayed so many times, I just don't really care much about it. And then I was really excited about Knights of the Old Republic remake. And then that got delayed so much. Don't really care about that at all anymore. There's something else as well. I've lost interest in a lot of things. But maybe that just means they'll surprise me. They'll be wonderful. But doubt it. Doubt it. More likely, it's going to be the opposite of good. I would just love a remaster of the first Bloodlines. Because it's still good with all the unofficial patches and things, but it does feel a teensy little bit dated. Could definitely use a proper modernization. But I wonder if they would. Probably not, because I don't think the game did well. And I don't even know who owns it, right? Wasn't it Troika at the time? It was one of those companies. It's probably whoever's doing the sequel right now, right? They own it. But are they allowed to like do a remake of the original? I wonder. But they probably should look at how much the original made and then go, eh. Why can't I? Oh, I can't eat a coconut. I can't eat a coconut, oh. Thought you could. Oops. I found my secret in the dark tunnel. Yes, I have. I think so. If it was the box that was locked with the battery, right? Yay, level 80. I'm curious about... let's just drop down the hole. Is it gonna put me... Can I get another 5 levels? Yay! Let's just go back. I like doing that mine just a little bit at a time with the left. It's so much more fun than it being a rush. A stressful. Not a sprint down. I like a slow marathon with breaks. Let's put that shirt in here. Right, I don't think my dude will look good with it. No, that's not his vibe. I might go back to the original. To our original jacket. What is that? Oh. Let's go back to our original shirt. Where do I put life elixirs? With my prepared food, maybe. Yeah. And yeah, I just want to be as hyped about the game as I was for, let's say, Oblivion. I don't think I've ever been that excited about the game. I was very disappointed, but I don't think I've ever been that excited. It was the most hype I've had. And was there something else as well? Maybe Diablo 3. And then yeah, not being able to play for a weekend, that was also a disappointment. What was it, Error 37? I think that was the last time. I think after that I told myself, you know what? No hype ever. No buying game on release ever. Oh, no mail. Ah, shit, we forgot about the squid event. I forgot about this. Oh, it's today as well. Okay, I forgot about Squid Fest. How does Squid Fest work again? Do I not have a letter for Squid Fest? Oh, damn it. How do I not have a letter for... Oh, it was a sign. Was it on the beach? I get rid of one of the chickens, maybe. If I upgrade the coop, maybe I should get more chickens. I just wish I had a game currently that I was like super excited about. It's nice having something to look forward to in the future. Currently, probably the only thing I'm looking forward to is in many months when Deadpool releases on... I need to fix the fences. When Deadpool releases on streaming. Oh shit, we've got... I completely forgot about the greenhouse. Oh shit. It's bigger, right? It's a lot bigger. Do fruit trees need watering? Do not require water, okay. Where's my little saplings? That sounds like such a gross sentence. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. Then I should probably start thinking about sprinklers and things as well. I don't want to plant two of the same tree next to each other, so I'll do this. Cool. Nice. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Damn, so what would be the ideal sprinkler layout for this, right? One here, one there, and then like one there. Wait, so bam bam sprinkler, bam bam, bam bam sprinkler, bam bam, bam bam sprinkler, bam bam. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I need, what do we say over here? Was it 3 sprinklers? 1. Dun, dun, 2. 3. So 9. Do I have... It's batteries, right? Battery pack. I need a better way to get batteries at the moment. I got 20, okay. Oh, so I'll just go all out my sprinklers then. Damn. It's going better than I expected. Man, at least one thing in my life's going well. My Stardew Valley farm. Did I already? Is that it? Didn't I have a lot more ore? What happened to all my iridium ore? Oh. Why do I have iridium ore in there? At this point, this is where the game changes. Oh yeah. Nice. Should make a few paths. I'm happy that it fits in. Doesn't it usually not quite fit? Well, it fits, but it's not symmetric. You have to put like a sprinkler on the side. Maybe that is actually the most efficient, but it needs to look tidy as well, and I like the look of it like this. Okay, now we have to go get our hoe. And we have to win something in the squid petition. Squid adventure, squid fest. Squid fest, squid fest. Hoe time, thank you. Now I also need to make a seed maker. So we can start turning some of those ancient fruits I got into seeds. Oh, I should also need to check in on this. My pots. Didn't I get an upgrade? Or I wasn't gonna get garbage in the pots, or was that the choice? Maybe that was the choice between 5,000. Oh damn, that was worth it. Maybe that was the choice between the doesn't require bait. Which, you know, I'm okay with. By the way, what time's the fishing thing? Don't squid only appear at night? Or is this a special? So you have to buy squid. Explanation. Squid fishing challenge. You can hit our daily to catch targets. You want prizes. Check the sign to the left. Okay, squid active all day. Rewards. Okay. Just catch some squid then. I don't know if I should have gotten some trout soup. Ah, damn it. I think the quality of... That's not squid. Quality matters. So I need to be perfect. please be squid. It's possibly a squid. But with how I'm fishing at the moment, we're not going to get any iridium squids. We'll be lucky if we get a golden. Yeah, silver. I don't know what the prizes are. I don't know if it's worth it. Or is it money? Let's just go see what is the price. Because it said look at the board, right? And this just says 5. But 5 what? Huh? Do I keep the squid? Yeah, I don't know what. Okay, I'm gonna Google it again. Hey, King Shrek, how's it going? We're doing Squid Fest at the moment, but I'm not sure I understand it. It's 40 years of prizes, copper, iron, gold, iridium. Squids need to be caught for each tier or listed on this. Oh. It's about the amount of squid. Ah shit, it's different prizes on the 2 days. Ah, fuck. Okay, so we missed this one. So no squid kid painting. What I probably want is the art of crabbing. Oh, and squid hat. What does the art of crabbing do? Oh, 25% chance for a crab pot to give double things. Treasure chest must be good as well, right? Yeah. Okay, so we need to catch 10 squids. I wish we did this one yesterday. I wouldn't mind a cool squid painting. Damn it. You just came back from a protest. Damn. Well, I did the opposite of a protest, which is nothing. I've never been at a protest. I'm too much of a coward and I don't like big crowds. Never been before, never going again. Oh. I think it's important. Right. Oftentimes, I mean, protests can be a bit annoying and whatever, but it's important that people stand up for the stuff they believe in. Okay, depending on the protest, but I'm just too much of a coward. Man, in the UK law against protest these days. I think they've changed it that you can protest, but you're not allowed to make noise. I think that's the newest thing they've changed. It's just fucking stupid. There should be a protest about that. Don't even know what it was about. That is risky. Joining a protest that you don't know what it's about. Friends asked me to go. It had to do with the Slovak National Theatre. Ah, okay. Okay. I was just thinking, yeah, you should maybe watch out for which protest you go to, because you could go and then suddenly people whip out some interesting looking armbands and march around and do like nice little hand signals, and you're like, oh fuck, I am at the wrong place. But if it's for something like a theatre, unless you love the theatre and the protest is them trying to convince the government to shut the theatre down, then okay, maybe you shouldn't be there. But if it's there to show love for the theatre, because for funding, or I don't know, they're going to demolish it or whatever, then yeah, that's good. And you can probably trust your friend to not be too dodgy. I am not going to get 10 squids. I completely misread how that reward poster worked. I thought the amount of points next to like the silver, gold, blah blah blah, iridium, I thought that's how many points you get for that quality of squid. Which I think is a valid way to be confused, right? I think it makes sense and become dumb. They should have done the other way around then and had on the left side 2, 5, 10, whatever, and then reward in the next column. One lady fired both directors, National Theatre and Gallery, just because they spoke out against her and the government are not nationalistic enough. Oh. Damn, so you don't want to be that lady if people basically directly protest against you. Ah, I thought that was mine. I saw a squid and I clicked. But yeah, I think like the UK would have been in a better place if more people protested more often. Even if it's just about something small. And that's a bit hypocritical coming from someone who's never been to a protest. The high point seemed to be for her to resign, at least those people were chanting. Damn, that must suck. You sit in your office and you hear people outside chanting that you should be removed. Come on, that's not a squid. How many squids do I have? 4. I might pause time if it looks like we're not going to accomplish it. Nah, let's not. We can always do Squid Fest again next year, right? We shouldn't cheat too much. Like, this isn't important. If I don't get my Squiddy book, it's not going to be the end of the world. But I wouldn't mind getting it. That's why it's quite unhinged Facebook statuses. And people still post Facebook statuses. Facebook was so wild back in the day. How quickly, like, people my parents' age latched onto it, right? Out of all the kind of tech and stuff, I would not have expected social media to be the thing. A thing where 60, 70-year-old people are gonna spend all their time on. Right, when I left South Africa, I don't even think my parents knew what Facebook was. Maybe they did. But I think they opened up a Facebook account when my brother went to another country for a while. And he would post photos and stuff there, right? So they could all follow, but I don't think they were going to get that into it. And then when I visited, a bunch of years later, we were on holiday and then we had to go stop outside the shop where there's Wi-Fi so my mom can sync her Facebook stuff. Get all the latest statuses and things so she can read. Like, what the fuck? How did this happen? Maybe they made their website too accessible. Maybe you need a little bit of difficulty. Keep people's parents out, but now it's too late. Now every social media thing, right? Bunch of old people on there. Which am I one of the old people? Probably. I'm surprised they figured out two-factor authentication. They probably don't have their two-factor authentication set up. This is why so many people are hacked. I mean, most of the people who are hacked are probably not hacked. They just probably just forgot to log out from a public PC. Go, no, I'm hacked. It's like, no, this is an Apple store and you're logged into your account. Why are we not catching squid? I feel like I could be doing more important things with my day. Like we just got that greenhouse. Oh, I only now noticed it says in the top left, 5 squid. Should I be fishing? Maybe I should be going for the bubbles. Okay, but talking about all the games and the releases and things, important question is, when's the next fishing game coming out? I want a Dredge sequel. But maybe you're just not even like with a net fishing, you're just going out. A couple of people fishing off the boat. That was such a good game. I enjoyed that so much. Maybe I should do another playthrough of it. You want more horror fishing? I Dredge in general. Dredge had such a good vibe as well, right? The atmosphere in that game. I use the word vibe way too much now. That's okay. I should have fished at this spot ages ago. I was a dumbass. But yeah, the atmosphere in Dredge. Like that would have been almost a 10 out of 10 game for me if they didn't have that one issue I had where I failed some quests because I took too long. I did never play the DLC, so I wonder how big that was. It'll probably take me a while to do a complete playthrough again. Maybe we can do a one-day dredge marathon and just check out the new zone. Oh shit, I need to eat some cheese. I'm tired. I should have fished in that bubble zone ages ago. We would have gotten 10 fish. And I'm like, no, wrong way, wrong way. Dumbass. Oh, you go in the bin, you can go in the bin, you can go in the bin. That's probably fine. Oh, I need to take a break. I wasn't gonna stream long, but this has been a good distraction. Do we have another? That dude's intense. Oh, we don't have another. Bubble zone. I should probably just go for the chests when I know it's not a squid, right? Just come on, give me one squid, just one. Finish your Pokemon collection today, no more joy in life. Damn, what's next? I missed the Pokemon line that you said, and then I just saw the comment that said no more joy in life. I was going like, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Maybe if you like Pokemon so much, maybe start a new Pokemon collection. Because what were you collecting again? A specific Pokemon, I think, right? I almost couldn't say the word specific. It was like a mushroom or something, right? Was it a mushroom? I can't remember. I know you showed me a specific card. We looked it up on stream. But I can't remember. I don't know Pokemon. Wait, hang on, let's... Pokemon. Giovanni. That's not what I expected. Never mind. What the fuck's this? Oh, I wrote Pokemon with an I. I have no idea who Giovanni is. The head of Team Rocket. Oh shit. Damn. Oh, he's your guy. Ooh. I mean, there's enough in Pokemon that you can just keep on collecting, right? If it brought you joy. It's your chance to wear a squid on the head. What do I get rid of? I'll do this for a day, but then we're gonna swap out. Ooh. The super cute ones like the mouse, which one I showed you. Oh yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't know why I thought mushrooms. Ran out of space in the frames. I don't really want to collect them, just want to put them away. Might want to go back to old vintage postcards. Yeah, it's nice having a... Okay, we're not wearing this squid, I'm sorry. Nice having a mission in life like that. Like a collecting mission. Oh, quest. "15 calls for inspection." That's fine. Some dude wanted to scare me out 25 years for a goddamn Franz Joseph postcard. He went, look, it has a signature. I have no idea who Franz Joseph is. Should I? I don't want to make guesses because... yeah, you never know. The World War I Austro-Hungary Emperor. Okay, I'm glad I didn't guess. Did the guy try and convince you that it's his signature on a postcard? That is interesting, as if he wrote his own postcards. No iridium squiddies. A couple golden squiddies in there. And we'll just smoke the rest of them. Maybe you should try and collect scam postcards with people's scammy signatures on them. Winter seeds. Fine, let's plant them. I always thought collecting stamps would be cool. I had a bunch of stamps when I was little, but they all came out of one of those packs you can just buy, which is like a stamp collecting starter kit. Which sort of, I feel, ruins most of the fun, right? I'm just gonna put that on my fishing rod while they're on it. Okay, now... seed maker, wood, coal, gold. How much? I already forgot. Was it 10? 10. So I do 20. Bunch of Japanese stamps from Pokemon deliveries. Oh, that's cool. Man, that makes it so much cooler, right? Like you've got the card coming in the mail and you've got cool stamps on it. I don't know if it's the weeb in me talking, but I feel like Japanese stamps must be really awesome. I've got no proof. I've got no proof of that, but it just feels like that would be true. Or like British stamps, like meh, like woohoo. This is the Queen's face. Because I saw them in the post, it was a plastic stamp, that's really a stamp. Ah. Oh, I forgot. The most important thing. Farm chest. Ancient seeds. Ancient fruit. I plant another rare seed, yeah, sure, why not? What's the best seeds for? I might as well do the beets now. Sooner I plant the beets, sooner we can finish that quest, and then is it strawberries or blueberries? What makes the best? The best crop for best greenhouse crop. Strawberries or blueberries? I still have loads of blueberries, I think, that I can make seeds from. Oh, loud sneeze. I did like blueberries. Do I still have some blueberries? Do I just have cranberries? I have loads of cranberries. I thought I saved some blueberries. Did I sell all my blueberries? I might have. Oh no, I kept 7. Oh, that's not enough. Fine, we're doing cranberries. But one of my classmates applied to be here now as well. Seems not to be going, except with a friendly face around. Ah. Yeah, it's always nice having someone around, right? But maybe it's a good thing. Maybe this means you'll have more time to meet other people. Oh, it's this size. Hang on. Quest only speak German. Maybe you should find some German streamer. That streams at a different time than I do, of course. And just hang out and chill and see. I feel like that would be a good place to learn, right? Because it's conversational. Your friend groups will naturally form around nationalities. I don't really know how Europeans mingle. But often, right, when you're sort of foreign, people do tend to end up with the same group, right? Like most of my friends over in the UK, they're all South African. But that's because a lot of them actually knew each other before they came over. Then I want some beets. Spanish don't mingle at all. It's not a bad start for ancient fruit, I must say. Determined to infiltrate the German groups. And I'm sure I'll be fine. There'll be a very good chance for you to improve your language skills. I feel like university is just the best time to meet people. Probably depends how big like your school was, but our school wasn't very big, right? So if you just didn't fit in, and then yeah, it sucks. I still remember the first time I walked into the room. That was all the, it's like the first day where they split out all the people taking the various subjects. And it's like, so this is the engineering people that are also taking computer science. And I walked into that room and I looked around and I thought, damn. It's been a while since I've walked into a room where I'm not the nerdiest looking person there. And then there's so many different people. So much easier to just find a spot to fit in. Your bachelor's literally 4 people. Holy shit. That is a bit of a change. I mean, the group that, like my exact degree, right? We were only, I think we started off at like 20 or something, but only, was it 7 or 13? I can't remember, finished. But all our classes we had with like either engineering students or computer science students, so it's not like it was just us. That would have been cool. Okay, so hang on. So if I do this, 3, and I leave. I'm just curious how that automation thing works. Classes, Punch, Boomer, Jug, Weep, Slovak, Hungarian, Palestinian, walk into a classroom. That's a nice, interesting, diverse group of people. I'm a little bit unsure why the weeb is in there as a nationality group, but okay. Like if you get too much of a weeb, right, does that transcend the country you're from? Okay, let's go check. I already forgot how much was in there, so I don't really know what I'm checking. Was it 3? Because it would not be a good joke if this slowest walked into the room. Oh, okay. 12. Okay, that probably means that it does its thing, right? Because it would be wonderful if things just sort of kept going while I wasn't in the place. I don't know if it pauses when I'm not on the farm. Do I have an apple tree? Peach, apple, yeah. 28 days. Especially good because all of us got along fairly well. That's nice, man. That's That's really nice. But yeah, I think that's the difference between like going to university and just being at school, right? When you're at university, almost everyone who's there wants to be there, right? And in most classes, you're there because you want to learn what's in the class. I think I was a bit left out. I suppose she was definitely different point in her life than us. Yeah, but still, I still think it's probably a good experience for her then to be around people that are at a different point. Already married, had a kid, but older. Damn. Okay, when you said Palestinian girl, I thought it was going to be someone a lot younger. Yeah, we didn't have any, in my little group of people, we didn't have any older people. 26, damn. I feel like that's a big diversion in life where your life just goes a completely different direction.
Hello, unclesadge and Shrek.
People. Hello, Leo. How are you doing? But yeah, I feel like having a kid like in your 20s versus not. Big difference. Temporarily had a 50-year-old Russian guy. That's also a big change. I was gonna wait and fill up that entire place and then go to bed, but let's not overwork ourselves. Oh. That doesn't sound good at all. Strong windstorm during the night. Yeah, man, we're one day into the week and I wish it was done. Wish it was over. I go to sleep in this bed and I wake up in that bed. This is not the first time this has happened, right? That's weird. Maybe my dude sleepwalks. Oh, chocolate cake. Okay, cool. Okay, so what fell over? Muchas gracias. Yeah, okay. Carmen. Where does Carmen live? Traveling merchant fleet will dock at Pelican Town. Oh, the night market. Oh shit, what happens at the night market again? Shall I sing shooting stars these evenings, nights if you have a clear sky? I should probably. Oh, it's cloudy. It's very cloudy. Yeah, I was so disappointed when I missed the Northern Lights last time, when it was actually visible in London, and then when I tried the next time I just didn't see anything. I need to check whether I want to do the night market or not. I'm probably just going to finish this day, and I think that's going to be it for me for today anyway. Let me fix my fences. Oh, I should hatch an egg. Another duck, maybe. No duck egg. Okay. Oh no, I didn't pit those two. Now I'm wondering whether I should crawl outside later just in case there's something cool in the sky. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, I doubt it. Hang on, let me... Let's see, can we see it? Oh, that's the weekend. No, heading for London tonight out to see the shooting stars. Hang on. It's once a year, so you've got to go out and have a look tonight. No, I really doubt I'll be able to see it from where I live. It's been really faint and hard to see with light pollution, but there could be some bright ones if someone is in a dark park or their eyes were adjusted so they could see some. Okay. That's not going to happen outside. Maybe I'll have a look. I'll wander outside. But at what time? Oh, after midnight. Oh. Yeah, I can do that. I'll see if I can remember to go after stream. 11, you saw them clearly. Huh. Yeah, the problem is outside our car park there's a lot of bright lights, but maybe I can sort of avoid them. It's just whether it's going to be too cloudy. Let's go check what merchant has to do. Has to sell. What the hell? Oh! Old tree's gone over with 100 pieces of hardwood. This could be fixed up. Okay. Are we just building a fake tree out of pieces of wood? Yeah, if that article was to be believed, then it's an every year thing, right? But I think this year is very clear. 2,000 gold for a rhubarb pie. Damn. Oh, that's insane buying an apple, but I do need one more apple. But yeah, that's one nice thing about being out in the countryside, right? Is being able to see the stars. Let's just fix the stump. I think we have enough hardwood. Because yeah, looking at the stars when you're in a city or in a big town, it's just not the same. Right, if you're out in the middle of nowhere and there's no lights, it's incredible. Hardwood. Oh, I don't have that much. Start collecting more. Oh, it's probably crazy hot outside. Right now, I think today was the hottest day for us this week. What am I doing? Am I building a... That's not... That's not what I expected when you said I'm gonna fix up the tree stump. Are we that neighbor that thinks we're making cool stuff, but we're actually just fucking it up? Like that lady with that Jesus painting or fresco thing in the one church. I feel like that's us. Yeah, but whole of Europe is too hot at the moment, isn't it? Most of anything further south in the UK, I feel. Is it not that bad everywhere? We've been really lucky this year. You have to whip out the cold bathtub jitsu. And then I just want winter. I just want cold, rainy every day. That's all I want. Cold, cloudy rain. I just don't want to do those quests. Just not worth it. And does this reset? I don't actually know at the moment which areas are hot. It's probably just not a... it's not just like out far north it is, right? I'm just sort of over-exaggerating it a little bit, but... yeah, even us, but in the red. But in the red today. Yeah, it looks rough. But yeah, Denmark is in the safe zone. I felt better when all the red stayed over here. I sound like English people. Just want this certain. Just want this to be yellowish or maybe orange. Not too red. But luckily it's just today. Yeah, tomorrow we're back down to 26 and then we go down to like 23 again by the end of the week. Yeah, that's the only thing that saved me this year. Is the few very hot days we had. It wasn't an entire week of hot days. So it takes like 3 days for my flat to heat up. Take the quiz. Was there a quiz? Closed it. Oh, I missed that. Is this the same site I went on that other day? I think it's the same site. I still want to know. What about my browsing history on stream? Like, I only use this browser on stream. What about my browsing history makes them think that I should do a quiz to check? I wonder. Is it the Stardew Valley Googling? Is it GeoGuessr? Oh, is it all the random foods we look up? What else do I look up on stream? A lot of Polish words. Oh, Giovanni today. Pokemon Giovanni. Yeah, Denmark is tiny. Surprised. Doesn't feel... You look at a map like this, it doesn't feel that tiny because there's a lot of tiny European countries, right? It's funny that zoomed into this area of the world, the UK actually looks big. I've been, zoomed out. You see other bigger countries. UK tiny. Like South Africa's not even a big country, but it's much bigger. Okay, but you can't really judge size on a flat map, right? What are those? What's that site that shows you like the real size of countries? Hang on. Country real size. True size of. So if we go United Kingdom. I mean, I think UK, Denmark will probably be accurate because, the same area. How do I just go put this back? I don't care about. Oh, it changes depending on where you drag it to. So if we put UK next to South Africa, okay, then, yeah, tiny. Oh, shit. Look at, like, how small. Oh, do I just right-click on them? Damn, imagine you just right-click a country and it was gone. That is tiny. Ha ha ha. Could almost fit in one of the tiny gaps. Let's not add any big countries. It'll make me feel inferior again. But let's just, for curiosity's sake, right? If you did have like Russia in here. That's a size, right? Russia really that big? I thought Russia was actually smaller. Yeah, but Russia is the entire northern part of a continent, right? So it makes sense that it's about as big as the northern part of a continent. Russia makes geodesy difficult because on this map it looks like such a massive distance, right? You just get it wrong. But then you have like the US that's not actually that big. Okay, if you ignore like that little Alaska bit, that's fairly decently sized. Oh, but it scales with. I wonder how it scales. Right, is this Alaska size? Or is when I put the US there, that's Alaska size? Because it changes a little bit. Interesting. But yeah, anything that's not too far north, the sizes just go silly. But yeah, Canada huge as well. We can all fit in those lakes. Japan's weirdly big, really. Like, I find this incredibly interesting. Like this true size thing. Holy shit. I thought Japan's way smaller. If I had to guess what's bigger, Japan or Madagascar, I would have actually guessed Madagascar. Where they're about the same area, right? Huh. Interesting, but okay. We're here for Stardew Valley. Just got distracted a little bit. Laughing at how tiny Denmark is. Kidding. I should probably then have just compared England, right? England, teeny tiny. What was I doing? was doing something. Something important. Was I waiting for a building to open? Shit. Before I rudely interrupted myself. I was on my way to Marnie's. I was on my way to Pierre's. See if I could buy more fruit trees. Yeah, you Pierre, but unfortunately. It's a pity you can't have Pierre go away, but Jojo Mart stays. But still have the community center. Pierre's actually not that bad of a guy. I wish it showed me how many I have. I want another apple. I don't think I've got a pomegranate. I think I've got a peach and an orange and an apricot. Don't think I have a cherry. No, fuck it. We have to have duplicates, right? I think I've got 2 peach trees. So happy we finally have that greenhouse. We could have another one. Okay, probably gonna replace some of the trees at some point. Oh, we already have 2 peach trees. Okay. Okay, I was correct. Did I have an orange? Peach, apple, apricot, peach, mango. Oh, the mango is the one I thought was the orange. Okay. Do I need to make more of these? Should I keep it half? This is all just gonna turn into ancient fruits. Do ancient fruits take 28 days to grow? Oh, and then every 7 days. Shit. Okay, then we might as well just go strawberry, right? Cranberry. Let's make a few more cranberries. Might as well plant the strawberries as well. Should I plant some coffee? How to plant in snowy landscape. The only thing I can plant is like winter seeds that you get. None of the normal stuff grows. These are all just old plants from previous season. But if you don't clear them, the dirt doesn't go away. So I'm just leaving the dead plants there. Doesn't look very stylish, but hey, it's okay. Strawberries. Let's plant them there. And then let's make this coffee. I actually don't need that many cranberry seeds. Now, you make a lot of kegs, right? A lot of kegs. Strawberries and seeds around hour 11. Cherries. I'm gonna get amazing grapes called cotton candy. Cotton candy grapes. Interesting. Did not know that was a thing. I'm not a super big strawberry or cherry fan, but I like grapes. But only if they're like very, I don't want to say crunchy, what's the, like very firm. If a grape's a little bit squishy, then it grosses me the hell out. Copper, iron, oak. That's not copper. It's been so long since I've had any grapes. Oh, I can only do 16? Damn. Aye. Yeah, I feel like black or red or purple or whatever the grapes are. Better than green grapes. But green grapes, good as well. Does have a slightly higher chance, I feel, of being sour. Oh, I've got 3 cakes over here. What I do want to do is make one chest as a test. Then oh. Unpopular take with red ones don't taste that different from green ones. Interesting. I mean, it just depends on the grape, right? Okay, what I want to see is if I just do this. I just get all extra silly with it. If I fill up this entire area other than this square and that one, and the entire thing is just chests. How well is that gonna work? Black grape should be healthiest, right? I don't think there's much of a health difference between grapes, right? But I'm sure some of them probably have a little bit more sugar than the rest. But I feel people overly judge fruit on like sugar content because people don't get overweight from eating fruit, right? I almost feel like fruit's too expensive to overeat too much on it. Okay, so these are all just going to be cranberries, and the rest is just going to be whatever the hell I want to plant at the moment. And then some of these are going to be all kegs and stuff, and I'll turn some of them into fake greenhouses at some point as well. Because I think you can do... they're like pots at some point. Do I need to fertilize cranberries? I don't think so. But I think it helps the ancient fruit, right? I think I'll get more ancient fruit seeds out of a golden ancient fruit than I would out of a normal one. There's probably no reason to not. Hang on, yeah, let's make a bunch of fertilizer. What else can I make? Fiber seeds, oh. Tree fertilizer. Oh shit, I should make tree fertilizer and go grow my tapper place. Because I'm gonna need a lot of oak resin, right? Maybe we should do that. What was I looking for? Fertilizer. Sap fish. Sap. A lot of sap. Very sappy. I wish right click didn't... Oh, 102 craftable. I just type... Okay. I was gonna say, I wish I could still right click there because doing left click constantly sucks. 72. Right, there's just a make max button. Bam. Does it make a difference for the cranberries? Do you make better wine? I'm just gonna Google this. Fruit quality wine. Does the rarity of a fruit matter before making it a wine? Don't affect it at all. Oh. Okay, I'm not sure. There's no real point in fertilizing it all. Fuck it. We'll see what happens later. Let's do an experiment. These are just going to keep going, I'm assuming. Okay. I might not need as many sheds. Right, me thinking about the shed layout so I can fit in 4 sheds over here. Because I'm going to fill them all with stuff. Am I? Am I really? Do you know how many barrels this is going to, how many kegs this is going to be? What did I choose for my... Oh, I did do artisanal. So I should probably make one with a bunch of some of these, some of the preserved jars. Ah, that takes coal. Don't know. Okay, now let's go make a big... Damn it. Big oak farm. Oh, I only have 36, damn. Don't need a path between the kegs. This is what I'm gonna experiment. Because I know, because of the automate mod, they take automatically out of the chest, but I think they'll put in as well. So I think if I fill this entire area with kegs, except for the entrance and this chest, I think it'll automatically take out and put back in. And I never have to actually walk in. I think so. So base game, you do need, right? You do that kind of pattern with the path, where it goes like this. But I think with the mod, I think I can just fill up the whole thing and it automatically takes the cranberries out of the chest and puts the wine back in the chest. I think so. Oh, forgot to turn that off. Let's just make, just like how this one, I'm hoping is going to automatically grab from the trees. Should I? Yeah, let's make a square. I don't think I'm going to need that much of the other resins, am I? Do I eat cranberries fresh, like in real life? I think I've had cranberries. Why do I say whoosh? But I don't think I liked it a lot. I think it was a bit sour. But it must have been a very long time ago. I don't eat a lot of berries. I know I should. The problem is a lot of them are very squishy, and I don't like squishy textures. If they were all like a little bit like firm and, I don't want to say crunchy, but I don't know what the correct word is, then I would eat a lot more. But I eat a couple and they're good, and then I bite into one or two and they're this gross, squishy. I almost feel like they're they're rotten, and then I go, ugh, that doesn't taste good at all. Yeah, when it comes to fruit and stuff, the texture is incredibly important to me. Like, I mostly like fruit that's sort of nice and crisp. Like an apple, watermelon, some grapes. A lot of other fruit just ends up being, I don't know, squishy or a little bit slimy sometimes. There's a lot more than I thought. Okay. Oh, I think I had some extra paths over here. I don't think I needed to. Oh, I've got more. Let's... Ah, fuck it. Let's go wild. So these are oak, right? So... Then... we have pine. I don't know if I'm actually gonna... I don't know. Maybe later for crafting we need the pine for something else. I don't remember. All I know right now is I need the oak resin. But now I need to go make some of that tree fertilizer that I didn't know existed. Because otherwise these trees just take too long to grow. Wait, what's this one? Oak. Oh, I did start off with oak. Pine. Fruit not more fresh than ever. I think it depends where you grow stuff, right? If the fruit you're eating is grown in the country you're buying it from, then it's always going to be way fresher. Unless the best stuff gets shipped out, which you sometimes get, right? Where the export quality fruit is better than the local fruit. But yeah, in-season local stuff, almost always better. And cheaper. So I ate so much watermelon, so many grapes and things growing up. Because it's just cheap and it's just there. Amazing we did the same. Yeah, but if you only ate local grown in-season stuff, then the variety would be... I saw something once where someone took like a supermarket and they photoshopped everything out that's not local and in-season, and yeah, you end up with not a lot. Oh, only fiber and stone. Okay, can do that. But yeah, but it's definitely better, right, for everything if people just eat a bit more local. But that's how many trees did I plant? Ah, fuck it, you know. Who gives a shit? Bam. Let's go back. I want to finish this today, otherwise I'm going to forget. Because yeah, this is the last I'm doing. That's going to be the end of Monday. Okay, no, it's too annoying if I hold the button. Well, maybe I can just hold and run, but then it makes that fail sound. Man, I'm really tired now. Not a good sign if it's Monday and I'm so tired. Yeah, I might stream again tomorrow, but odds are tomorrow's going to be a horribly shit day, so I think I might, depending on how it goes, I might just skip stream tomorrow. Spend the evening, I don't know, sulking, watching a movie or something. Maybe I'll order a pizza. See how it goes. People start buying a whole lot more local food of the Polish meat double whammy. I was importing salmon and chicken. Whoops. Yeah, sometimes the imported stuff is not always the best. But I feel like meat scandals, like the UK had one where there was horse and donkey and things, right? Wasn't there? And people were really upset because it was supposed to be beef. I think South Africa had one as well where they DNA tested meat from places, and I think they actually found zebra in one of them. So whoops. Which you would think that would be way more expensive, so I was very confused. I feel like people would pay extra for that. Zebra not edible? I'm assuming they're edible, right? But like if people think they're buying beef, it should be beef. And if people think they're buying pork, it should be pork. You can't put something else in there. That's not the thing people think they're buying. Even if it's fine. But in that case, it's not like there's proper sanctioned zebra farms for eating, right? Like, where did that meat come from? Just checking what's up outside, so we are ready for next time. Oh, no letters. How's our greenhouse doing? Worst case in Denmark was horse meat and lasagna. I think we had the same. I think a lot of the ready meals and things had the wrong meat in. We're sure the horse meat's edible, right? But it's not what people bought. Must have been a Europe-wide scandal. Okay. We made progress. I was gonna say not as much as I hoped, but we've got a greenhouse now, which is nice. Oh, I'm tired. Big stretch. But okay. Thank you so much for hanging out at this horrible, fucked up day that is the Monday. Let's hope the week gets better, even though we all know it's not going to. Man, I'm such a negative weirdo. But okay. Thank you. Have a nice night.